Hi guys, and thank you for the opportunity to prepare you this informational video. I'm going to go over the 3 things Google needs to rank you at the top so you can bring in a larger customer base and increase your online presence. So let's jump into Google, and the first thing I'm going to do is a search for a keyword term. So a keyword term is a variation of any services you provide in the location you provide them in. It's essentially a term that a potential customer would type into Google when looking for a service provider. So I'm doing a search for HVAC in Los Angeles, California. At the top, you're going to find the companies that are running Google Ads. Beneath that is what we call the Google Map Pack. So this is one part of ranking your website, and these guys take in about 40% of the online traffic, so you definitely want to get your website ranking up here. And the way to do that is with what Google calls citations. Citations are essentially online directory listings. So they want to see your business name, address, and phone number repeated on various websites across the internet. Online directory listings such as Yelp, your social media accounts count towards that. Local Yahoo, local Yellow Pages, if you're on Angie's List or Houzz or Home Builders, anywhere where they can get your business name, address, and phone number, and they need to be exact so that they can match you up as the same company. And the more citations that Google sees, the more they trust your website and will start ranking it in the map pack for your keyword, for your relative keywords. So you want to make sure that you're aware that this method can apply to several keywords. So whatever services are relevant to your business are keywords that would work for you. So beneath the map pack is what we call the organic listings. And these guys take pretty much the other 60% of the online traffic. Now you want to make sure you're on page 1 because not too many people go to page 2 looking for services. However, that is where I found you guys, halfway down on page 2 for this search. So we're going to take, let's see, who's the first? We're going to take HVAC Heating Cooling, SoCal HVAC Specialist, and compare your website because they're ranking at the top for the organic listings. So let's take a look at your website. Now you know you need the citations to get ranked in the map pack. Now, in order to get ranked organically, there are 2 things that Google looks for. The first is content, and within that content is where your keywords should be. So they like to see 1,500 words or more on your homepage. You guys have some good content, though I'm not, you're probably at the 1,500. You've got even more down here. So at this point, it's a matter of making sure you have the relevant keywords included in all of this content. So let's take a look at the SoCal HVAC. So they have some pretty decent content as well. And images count towards content. Google likes to see those. Again, saved as relevant keywords to your business model. So here, if they're looking at like 1,800 keywords, then you want to shoot for a little more than that. So you'd want to shoot for maybe 2,000. Again, making sure your content contains more keywords than theirs does. So the second thing that Google looks for when they're ranking you organically is what we call backlinks. So I have this database that I took and put your website address into to see how many backlinks you have. So you guys have 251 backlinks coming from 110 domains. So these referring domains are what Google is looking at. They want to make sure that they're coming from quality sources. It's quality over quantity here. So they're looking for trusted websites. Backlinks are any link to your website directly from another online source. So they can be things like a guest post, a blog post, your social media posts, any referrals, maybe links on past projects or supplier websites, local coupon websites, things of that nature. And this backlink here will drive what we call your UR rating or your Google Trust rating, and you want this number to be as high as it can be. This DR rating is what we call your power rating. This you also want to be as high as possible, and this comes from how powerful your website is. So this says you've got 2.2 thousand organic keywords, and you're getting about 1,300 people to your website monthly. My guess is, since you're not ranking on page 1, that most of these keywords are not relevant to the area. So most of this traffic is probably not resulting in phone calls or service requests. It's likely people just Googling certain things. So let's take a look at your keywords and see what you're ranking for. You really want to make sure they're area specific. So let's see, you're ranking for HVAC repair near me, which could be, anywhere. Again, nothing here that's location specific. HVAC repair service, not location specific. So you really want to hone in on those location specific keywords. I don't see AC Service Los Angeles has a search volume of 100 per month, and you're in position 4. So my guess is there are several keywords that are relevant to your business that you guys are not ranking for because you're just not using them enough. And it's fine to have these national, if you will, national keywords in here because they'll bring some traffic. But if they're not in your area, they're not going to bring you any business. So let's take a look at SoCal HVAC. So you'll see their Google Trust rating and their Google Power rating are both higher than yours, even though they have far fewer referring domains and keywords. So my guess is their keywords are more targeted, and their referring domains are more quality. So the great thing about this program is I can drill down on these numbers, find out what they've got, and go after these referring domains for your website and take these keywords and add them to the content on your website. I mean, they're getting 1,000 more people per month visiting their website, and if they have more targeted keywords, it's because they're likely turning into more actual customers because they're from the area. So if you're interested in implementing any of these methods and getting your page to get up onto rank onto page 1 of Google and start driving in some more traffic, I mean, you can see the value here of having just 1,000 more visitors to your website every month. Obviously, you can take this video and do it yourself, but this is what I do, so I'm happy to go over how to get started with you if you're interested. If not, I would still love some feedback on the video. If you could drop me a quick note and let me know what you thought, that would be great. I hope you have a great day.